It's a site that's got people talking. Up to 2 million people, nearly a third of the entire population of Hong Kong, marching in what started off as a protest about a new law, but has become something much bigger. To understand why it's happening, we need to take a look at Hong Kong's history. Hong Kong, for thousands of years, was part of China. But after a war between China and Britain in the 1840s, it became a British colony, and soon a busy trading port. In the 1950s, its economy took off. During that time, many people moved from China hoping to make a better, safer life for themselves. But China wanted Hong Kong back. And after a lot of discussion, the UK eventually agreed. In 1997, an official handover took place. There were fireworks and celebrations, and Hong Kong got a new flag.
We shall not forget you, and we shall watch with the closest interest as you embark on this new era of your remarkable history.
But there were conditions. Hong Kong would become part of China, but for the next 50 years it would have a special status, under a plan called One Country, Two Systems. It meant Hong Kong kept its own government, its own currency, and its own laws. Recently, Hong Kong's government tried to change one of those laws about something called extradition. That's when countries or states agree to hand over people accused of crimes committed in other places. Lots of countries have extradition deals between themselves, but Hong Kong doesn't have one with mainland China. Hong Kong's leader wanted to change that, so people couldn't commit serious crimes and then hide out in the city. But it made a lot of people really angry, and there were big protests. Some are worried it would lead to China having more power over Hong Kong. The laws are quite different here, and people have some freedoms that those in mainland China don't. For example, it's one of the few places in Chinese territory where people can still commemorate the events of the Tiananmen Square massacre. In China, it's barely remembered, and people aren't really allowed to talk about it. And unlike in Hong Kong, China's internet is censored. There are lots of websites blocked by the government, like Wikipedia, and the ABC. Hong Kong's government changed its mind about the new law after seeing the protests.
I feel deep sorrow and regret that the deficiencies in our work and various other factors have stirred up substantial controversies.
But it hasn't stopped people taking to the streets. There have been protests like this in Hong Kong before, and many say this issue won't go away, especially because in 28 years, Hong Kong's deal with China will end. And many locals are worried about what will happen next.